Welcome to the Messenger of Truth channel. God bless you and protect your life. Subscribe, follow our work and share the truth with others. Galletas 4. I say therefore that as long as the heir is a child, he is no different from a servant, even though he is Lord of all. But he is under guardians and trustees until the time appointed by the Father. So we also, when we were children, were reduced to bondage under the first rudiments of the world. But when the fullness of time had come, God sent forth his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those who were under the law, that we might receive the adoption as sons. And because you are sons, God sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, crying, Abba, Father. So then you are no longer a servant but a son, and if you are a son, you are also heir of God through Christ. But when you did not know God, you served those who by nature are not God's. But now, knowing God, or rather being known of God, how do you return again to those weak and poor rudiments, which again you wish to serve? You save days, and months, and times, and years. I fear for you that I have labored in vain for you. Brethren, I beseech you to be like me, for I also am like you, you have done me no harm. And you know that first I preached the gospel to you in weakness of the flesh. And you did not reject or despise that which was a temptation to my flesh, but received me as an angel of God, even as Jesus Christ. What then is your blessedness? For I bear you witness that, if it were possible, you would pluck out your eyes and give them to me. Have I become your enemy by telling you the truth? They are zealous for you, not as they should be, but they want to exclude you, so that you will be zealous for them. It is good to be zealous, but always for the good, and not only when I am present with you. My little children, for whom I am again in the pains of childbirth, until Christ is formed in you. I wish I could be present with you now and change my voice, for I am perplexed about you. Tell me, you who wish to be under the law, do you not hear the law? For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, one by the handmaid and one by the free woman. But he who was by the handmaid was born after the flesh, but he who was by the free woman was born by promise. For these are the 2 covenants, one, from Mount Sinai, bearing children to bondage, which is Hagar. Now this Hagar is Sinai, a mount of Arabia, which corresponds to the Jerusalem that now exists, for she is a slave with her children. But the Jerusalem that is from above is free, which is the mother of us all. For it is written, Rejoice, thou barren that bearest not, strive and cry, thou that travailest not, for the children of the solitary are more than the children of her that hath a husband. But we, brethren, are children of promise, like Isaac. But as then he who was born according to the flesh persecuted him who was born according to the Spirit, so also it is now. But what does the Scripture say? Cast out the handmaid and her son, for the son of the handmaid shall not inherit with the son of the free woman. So then, brethren, we are not children of the handmaid, but of the free woman.